Why would anybody do this for fun?
Actually, millions of people do this for fun in a video game called Minecraft.
Who would make a game about mining?
Marcus Persson, otherwise known as Notch, made a game about mining. It was widely successful.
Why would he do that?
Notch was born in Stockholm, Sweden, and he always loved puzzles. He practiced programming games as an amateur, and he participated in many programming competitions. Notch was always fascinated by the element of creativity, and he eventually came up with the best sandbox game ever, Minecraft, which allows you to do virtually anything you want.
Now that you mention it, I remember learning about Notch. He started programming on his dad's Commodore 128 and competed with his friends to see who could program the best game. He then went on study in Sweden, but most of his knowledge came from his personal experience. Later on in his life, he never focused on commercial growth, but rather freedom of expression. It is clear that in his brilliant creation, Minecraft, Notch incorporated freedom of expression.
Yeah, Notch's business approach is unparalleled. He once said, "I've never run a company before, but I don't want to feel like a boss. I just want to turn up and do my work."
I think people got hooked on the fact that Minecraft is very different from other games. First off, the game has rudimentary graphics at best, but that does not take away from the game. At the beginning of the game, you are spawned in the middle of a random generated world which consists of 3D cubes. The landscapes consist of trees, plains, mountains, and even caves. The basic underlying goal of the game is to survive. However, players end up spending the majority of the time creating their own personal 3D worlds. Just playing his game, you can really tell that Notch values creativity.
Minecraft is so successful that within its first year on the market, the game had already sold 6 million copies. The cool thing about Notch is that he not only incorporated freedom in the gameplay of Minecraft, but he also allows his fans to make modifications or mods to his game. With mods, player can change the visuals within the game, change the properties of the game, and even change the characters of the game without changing the game's framework. Most developers would not allow this type of editing to a game, but Notch allows it because he mainly cares about his players having fun.
He's so cool, I bet not many developers would do that. I recently heard about his next project. Notch, along with other Mojang developers, came up with the idea of combining the typical collectible card game with the typical board game. They decided to name their creation Scrolls.
Did you hear about the Scrolls lawsuit? Bethesda, the company that developed the Elder Scrolls series, got mad when they heard about the development of Scrolls. They thought people would confuse the new Scrolls game with the Elder Scrolls series. However, the two companies managed to resolve the situation without actually pressing charges.
Haha, it still amazes me that so many people had so much fun playing a game about mining.
Yeah, Notch is a really unique guy who made a really unique game.